Uh,
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Chris and TJ podcast. My name is TJ. I'm joined by my co-host
Chris from the Chris and TJ podcast.
from the Chris and TJ podcast, and we're here with another episode. What's that? 2 weeks in a row.
Look at
Count
us,
'em,
dude.
ladies and
Look at
gentlemen. One, two.
us. We're back.
When was the last time we did 2 episodes in a row?
I'm not in the position to answer that.
It must have been at least a year because it's been a year since the last episode.
Oh, it's definitely more than a month. That's for sure.
That's definitely. If it's more than a year, it's got to be more than a month. That's all right.
Fun facts, fun boring YouTube facts. Our last video was our second best performing video, from the first 10 days. So
Which is good because it hasn't even been 10 days. So you guys can go watch that video 3 more times.
it has been
And
10
make
days.
it. No, it hasn't. You uploaded last Wednesday.
Mhm.
What do you mean? Mm-hmm.
You're right. It hasn't been.
Okay.
Why does it say first 10 days then?
I don't know because it's weird. Maybe we already crossed that threshold.
Maybe. The first most viewed video is Harry Styles' sunk
What?
piano or whatever
Really?
it's called.
Venom is better than Endgame.
It didn't beat it view wise, but it beat it
Okay.
in like how fast we got the views.
What about Gabalski? Where's that?
Gabalski's the second most viewed video.
Okay.
Uh,
Good for Gabalski.
you ruined my transition.
My bad. Transition.
Okay. Speaking of Harry Styles,
There it
Wait,
is.
we'll get there. TJ, how's your day?
My day was pretty good. I thought about this in the car ride to my class. I was like, Chris is gonna ask me how my day is. I have to be ready to answer that. So here's how it was. I woke up way early. On
How
Mondays,
early was way early?
7:30.
Oh, that's very
Pretty early.
very
That's pretty
early.
early.
Yeah,
On
I was expecting
Mondays-
12.
No, yeah, I wish. On Mondays, I've got my meetings with my small group leaders. So we all went to a place called Black Sheep Coffee and talked about the next meeting, which was like, it took like 20 minutes. And then we just sat and chatted for like an hour,
Fun.
which was cool. But I was like, I was fighting for my life in my first class. It was music history, which snooze fest just as a subject right off the bat. And then the professor's not the most interesting in the world, but that's all right. I aim to please. So I sat and I took notes, and like a lot of the class was him just answering questions about tests that he's answered a million times. Like everyone's like, professor, I can't see what answers I put after I took the test. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, so I gave you an extra attempt so that you wouldn't, I don't want you to be able to have access to all the questions because I reused them for the test, but I want you to have a fair chance on the test, so I gave you an extra attempt and you can't see the answers. Everyone's like, cool. And this other person raised their hand. They're like, so even after we take all 3 attempts, we can't see the answers? And he's like, well, yeah, because, so I reuse these questions on the test, and so I don't want you to do that. And someone else raised their hand. They're like, so, I can't see the answers after. I was wondering if there was like a glitch in the system. He was like, I just answered that like 3 times. I don't know. It's like I can't imagine how he must, like, because I'm getting annoyed in that class, and I can't imagine how it must feel to teach and have to answer the question a million times. But that's all right. I'm sure he's doing good. After that, I went to English, and we talked about the woman question, which is in about the 18th century. Everyone was just like, women? What's going on? What's up with that? And
What they doing?
What's up? And by 18th century, I mean 19th, because everything's moved back one. But anyways, they were like, yeah, what's up with that? So there were like 3 groups of people. There was group number 1, which was like, we should give women rights. I think that's a good idea. I think they should be able to vote. I think they should be able to like talk to their children after a divorce. I think they should be able to keep custody, stuff like that. Group number 2 was like, okay, yeah, no, thank you. Women, they can't handle all that stuff. And then group number 3 was like, we worship women. They are the better half of humanity. We cannot let them do these things like work, because they need to be kept on a pedestal and kept holy and.
So
and
Twitch viewers.
Yeah, Twitch viewers, exactly. When I heard that, I was like, where do I know this from? Yeah, it was interesting because I never heard that third. Like, when I think women's suffrage, I think the first 2. I
The
don't
first 2,
think
yeah.
third. And we also talked about how it wasn't like our professor kept saying it's not men versus women. It's not like all the men were like, you can't have rights, and all the women were like, we must have rights. It was like some were saying, it was a mix in both categories of some saying we need to stay the same and some saying we need to change and stuff like that.
That
So
makes
that's
sense.
interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we talked about it in class, which was cool. And then after that, I studied for my midterm. Yeah, you heard that right, midterm. TJ, it's the 5th week of school.
I was about to ask you that too.
Yeah, it's
We're
not
there also. It's
the
kind of
most
crazy.
But yeah, I think I did good on it. I crunched the numbers, and it looks like worst case scenario is an 86, which I'm super fine with.
That's fine.
That's not even remotely bad.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Then I started a project, which you remember when we tried to make that game, and I spent the whole time trying to make a window.
Yes.
Yeah, so this project is making the window and putting stuff on it and stuff. So I was sitting there for like an hour, and my problem is, so we're supposed to have all the senators in the United States of America, and then you click on the name of the senator, and it pulls up a picture of them. So first off, the clicking thing not working at all. The second part that's making me like a little upset, because I'm like, I should be able to figure this out, is my list of senators is going left to right, and you scroll left to right, but it's supposed to be top down, and I can't figure out how to make it top down, which I feel like shouldn't be that hard. Like, just looking at it, I'm like, there's just got to be like one line of code that just says make vertical or make horizontal or not, or I don't know. I can't figure that out. The best I can do is get rid of the scroll wheel, and then it just cuts off. So that's not really what we're looking for. But yeah, then I got lunch with a friend, and now we're recording, and then I'm going swing dancing later. So that'll be fun.
Can you finally tell us what swing dancing is?
Swing dancing is the art of dancing to swing music. I don't know. I was promised they were going to play jazz, and I was told to dress semi-formally, but I think I might be getting pranked. We'll find out. Stay tuned for next week to see if TJ was supposed to be dressed semi-formally. But yeah, good day. How was yours?
Mine was pretty good. This week is it was a very busy week. All my teachers decided today is the day. Well, this week is the week for Unit 1 finals.
Okay.
So that's been very hectic. On Friday, I have my economics Unit 1 final, or exam, I guess. Today, I had my English one, which is very easy. And on Wednesday, I have my calc one.
What's your English class?
It's just like, it's random stuff. It's not a real English class.
Oh, awesome.
It's the one I had to make a meme in.
That's right, your meme class.
My meme class.
You know, I had a project for my CS class where we had to make a meme.
Interesting.
I was like, huh.
She has made me record 2 audio videos. Not audio
Just send her
videos.
the podcast.
That's what I said. She called it podcast style, and I was like, I got this, bro.
I've been doing this for years.
She also wanted it to be less than 5 minutes, though. So, okay.
Awesome.
But yeah, I did that earlier today, and I think I got a good score on it because it was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Calc is just, I can do this stuff if I see a problem of it already done, or like if I just did other ones. But I need to so before the exam, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a bunch of practice questions like day of, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to remember what to do. Otherwise, I'm not gonna remember.
It's hard to recognize, because once you're on your path, you're like, okay, I got this.
Yes,
but it's hard to know which
it's always super hard to start.
Right.
And I've had this really big problem in math, like always, that I don't know how to factor anything, because I guess I was never taught. But today my teacher was talking about that. He says that like half the class doesn't know how to factor. He's like, apparently factoring is a really big problem for everyone. So he taught us how to factor.
Oh, that's cool. So now you know.
Now I know. But like, kind of crazy that a lot of us didn't know how to factor. Because everything we do is factor.
Right.
It's probably we can probably look that up. It probably happened to someone.
Probably.
And then econ is the worst class I've ever taken. Oh, I also have an accounting exam tomorrow.
Well, that's
shout out to accounting, that takes first place on worst class I've ever had.
Awesome. Save that for
we'll save that for one of the questions. So yeah, I came back from I went somewhere very special this weekend, TJ.
Where'd you go, Chris?
I went to see my old good buddy Harry Styles.
Good friend of ours.
Good friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Harry Styles. We just kind of chilled out for a little bit. He played me some songs.
Which ones?
All of them.
Did he do Golden?
He did do Golden.
Did he do Cherry?
He did do Cherry.
Those are the good ones.
Those are the good ones. He did a lot of them. Because I was at his concert. But not only was I at his concert, I was in Pitt which for you guys who don't know what that is, it's when you don't sit at the seats and you're like standing next to him.
And you get to reach up and like touch his
You
shoes.
could. There's security there.
Oh, well, he bends down and gives you the microphone. Did you get to sing?
No.
That would be so
I don't think you
funny.
could do that because of
It was
COVID.
so golden. Oh, yeah.
Technically, everyone did have to be vaccinated or have proof
okay.
of vaccination like a day before, like the day of, in order to go in. It was packed though, kind of scary. Like
That's
I've
funny.
never seen that many people in one room.
And
in
they're
my
all Harry
life.
Styles fans. That's the scary
And
part.
it's there's okay. It was so loud, and not because of the music, because everyone was yelling. It was, it was so loud. It was just high pitched screaming everywhere. Like during the songs, I was fine, and my ears didn't hurt at all. As soon as it ended, I was like, game over. As soon as it started, oh my god! When like the lights went out, everyone just
And he like, came on
screamed.
stage.
He didn't come on stage, TJ. He levitated
What did he do?
from the ground.
Oh, awesome. He
Pretty cool.
ascended to the stage.
So yeah, so then we made eye contact, and he and I have a connection because he watched the last episode of the podcast.
Right.
He's a
He
big
saw us talking
fan.
about how he ruined that piano.
Yeah, he asked how you were. I told him you were okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I couldn't make it. I was
Yeah,
busy.
he dedicated a whole song to you.
Really? Which one?
Yeah, he dedicated "Cherry" to you. He was like, "This
That's a
is
good one.
for
That's
my
my
boy
favorite.
TJ," but in a British accent, obviously.
That's my boy TJ.
That's what he's. That's literal. Whoa!
That's
That's,
just how he
exactly
sounded.
what he
That's
said. So yeah, I did have to. So the concert started at 9. So what time do you
Okay.
think I got there, TJ?
Well, I'm gonna guess 8:30 because I'm a rational guess.
Okay. I got there at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Oh, we got there at 2 o'clock.
Awesome. Can I
2
can I
p.m.?
inquire as to why?
Yes. So basically, I dropped my ring. So
Okay.
basically,
What does that have to do
I
with?
just dropped it like right now.
Oh, awesome.
So basically, when you buy a concert ticket, you usually get a seat. But since you're doing pit, you had to show up and wait in line so you could get closer to the barrier and be closer to Harry Styles fans. And I don't want to be canceled by Harry Styles fans, but they are very, very dedicated. It's a very dedicated fan base.
I think they'll agree with that.
And there's a lot of them. There is certainly a big number of them. So much, in fact, that our other friend of the show, Claire Jones, shout out to Claire Jones, she was there. She got there at 8 a.m. And her wristband, because they were giving out wristbands with numbers, her wristband number was 400. The line didn't start till 9 a.m.
Did you get to like stand with Claire? Like, did you see her there?
No, because technically once you got your number, you could leave.
Okay.
But here's a fun fact. Fun fact: they told Claire to leave, and to come back around 6. But surprise, they started letting people in at 4 p.m. and no one let Claire know. Like, Leah had to text Claire and be like, "Hey, they're letting your numbers in, so you should probably get here."
Right.
So yeah, they weren't very organized, but my number. What do you think my number was?
Let's see, if Claire got there at 8 a.m. it was 400, and you got there at 2 p.m. I'm gonna guess 1400.
No. It was like 1,037.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad.
I guess there's like two groups. There's the group that's like, we got to get there at 8 a.m. and there's a group that's like, we got to get there at noon.
Yeah, and there's also so many people behind us still.
Right.
So you waited in that line because we had our things, and we're like, okay, well, we're already here. Might as well wait in this line because we have nowhere to go.
So I've never been to a concert where it's just like one person.
I'd never been to a concert before this.
I would feel, if I were singing by myself, I would feel awkward being on stage alone for that.
He's not on stage alone.
Oh, who else is on there?
His band.
Does he have like a live band? Okay, all right.
Yeah,
well,
it's his band he records with.
All the videos I saw was just like him jumping around on the stand. I was like, man, that's a lot of running to the same group of people.
He has his buddies on there.
Here's your thumbnail pose, by the way.
He'll joke around with them.
Okay.
We sang happy birthday to some people in there. I was very close to him. That's how we were able to talk. That's how we were able to have our conversations.
Right. You're having a chat.
Yeah. He interrupted the concert just to talk to me.
Right. He's like, oh, my buddy Chris is here. We gotta put this on hold.
Yeah. So yeah, We were there. Well, he had what are they called before? Well, he had an opening act, who I didn't know who she was. She did very well. She was very talented.
Was it Ariana Grande?
It was not, 'cause I would know who that is, TJ.
I'm out of ideas. That's the only one I know.
Her name is Jenny Lewis, I think.
Wait, what about Lady Gaga?
You already said who it was.
I watched a movie. So I watched. This is super off topic. I watched a movie that was, I thought foolishly, because everyone said let's watch Lady Gaga movie. I thought it was about Lady Gaga for like a decent chunk of the movie, and then I said something with like the people I was watching with. I was like, "Wow, Lady Gaga really went through all this," and they were like,
I know what movie you're talking about.
"That actress is that like the person like Lady Gaga's playing the character. This isn't about Lady Gaga." I was like,
Was Bradley Cooper in it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Because I guess I've never seen like a picture of Lady Gaga because I just didn't recognize her when she was the main character. I don't know. Because it was a story about a
musician,
yeah, female musician, like in her rise to fame. So I was like, oh, it's Lady Gaga autobiography. And then, just kidding. It's not. I don't know.
Common mistake.
That was interesting movie.
It's a
sad ending.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. That's a good movie. I've seen that before. Top some amount of movies.
Yeah, definitely top X movies, where X is the number of movies.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, this guy's pulling out math equations now.
Oh, math equations.
This guy. Math major alert.
Uh-oh, geometry.
Yeah, anyways, just to end off the Harry Styles topic, good concert. My
favorite
first concert, I liked it. My favorite song, see, that fluctuates every day.
You're going to get beat up in the Harry Styles community if you answer incorrectly.
I know. My favorite song that he performed, like him performing favorite song, because he sings them differently, has to have been, oh my god, I don't know. I'll say Only Angel, which you have not heard before.
Is that the fish one?
Nope, that's called Adore You. You're
going
to get us canceled. You're going to get us even more canceled now.
That was like, why the fish trying to kill
fish doing? Yeah.
What the fish doing, man?
What the fish doing?
Top 10 weird music videos. He was a beefy boy, too. Like, at the end.
Yeah, he grew up. He was a big... No fish on stage. Sorry to report.
Right. Confirmed no fish on stage. They couldn't find a fish that big for the concert.
He retired after that music video.
Wait, was this supposed to be Clifford, like, grew with the power of love?
I think we cracked something.
I think we should probably have to rewatch the music video. Not right now, though.
I think we talked about Harry Styles enough to title this "I Met Harry Styles."
Probably. I think we can call it that.
I think we call it that.
Especially because that's not even a line. Like, you actually met him.
Yeah. Well.
You saw him and he saw you. That counts.
Yeah, that counts. I had something else to say that I have forgotten. So take it over.
Take it over. Take it away, TJ. All right, we are going into our questions segment. Remember, the days that we film, usually Saturdays, on our Instagram story, you can ask us questions.
It has yet to be a Saturday.
It has yet to be a Saturday. We're 0 for 2, but this next Saturday.
This next
I'm going to be gone this next Saturday.
This guy.
The following Saturday will be the one.
The following Saturday is when we're going to be together.
Oh.
So technically... No, it's a Is it a Saturday or a Sunday?
It better be.
I'll check.
Probably Saturday.
It's probably a Saturday.
Watch Christmas Eve forget their plans in real time.
I forgot what day we said, so we'll
just say Saturday. We'll just say
Saturday. We'll just say it was Saturday.
Is Venom gonna be out by then?
Yeah, Venom comes out on the 30th. We're not coming until the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. One of those.
We'll figure it out. I have a paper due on the 1st, so probably not the 1st.
Probably not the 1st. Also a Friday, not a Saturday.
Oh, definitely not.
So not the 1st.
2nd it is confirmed.
2nd it is confirmed. You heard it here.
All right.
To you it'll be the 6th.
To
the viewer.
To the viewer. How am I gonna? What the hell am I gonna say?
Why time traveling?
First question asked by the one and only TJ Davies. Favorite podcast moment, Chris? I can go first because I have mine ready.
Okay.
All right, my favorite one is shout out to Yusuf. His Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh, I remember that. That's the best comment we've ever had on the podcast.
Yes.
That
Chris
one
and I
made
were
me laugh.
filming, and we had a green cup and a pink cup for like our water, and we just had that throughout the video. And then Yusuf commented Well, I don't know their names. What are their names?
Cosmo and Wanda aren't slick.
Okay, aren't slick. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
And that was very funny.
A close second is actually doing a plan that we made. It's been 4 years. Can you believe that? We started the podcast 4 years ago.
Oh, we're so old.
Not we rebranded. After
Yes,
like
and only I can
years.
see those videos.
And only yeah. But
yeah,
4 years we made a plan and set to it. We haven't done that with many things.
It's very crazy.
Marathon, nope. Movie, nope. Dating show, nope.
Oh, we can come back to that eventually. That one will always work.
That'll work.
But I think my favorite podcast moment is when we remember that one time when we got a phone call from Skyla, like she was calling for the school.
Yeah,
we picked that up during the podcast, and we had like our live reaction to that.
That was funny.
That was pretty good.
What was the call about?
That they added microwaves to the cafeteria.
That's right.
Oh,
that
that's one of the best moments.
That was Gabalski, right?
That was during Gabalski.
That was during Gabalski? Okay.
Yeah, Gabalski was senior year, and that was during senior year.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because we were
2 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
We're almost, maybe not. We're getting there. We're almost halfway done with college. We're getting to where we're almost halfway done with college.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Lizzie, did she graduate this year? I don't know what grade my sister's in. I think she graduated. Lizzie's best friend just got engaged the other day. Shout out to Morgan for getting engaged.
Shout out to Morgan. Is that the one that wanted us to like see each other's feet or something?
Yeah, that's her. That's funny. I forgot about that. Yeah, she got engaged. Super exciting.
Good for her. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know when the wedding is, but I'm sure she'll figure that out.
When are we gonna get invited to a wedding?
Surely we don't have to wait for one of our weddings, right? Surely we'll get an invite.
Like, come on. If you're watching this right now, invite us to your wedding.
I'm actually going to a wedding, I think, in December. But not with you. That's awkward. You're up.
What? This is from Brandon. Who's your favorite Beatle member from the Beatles?
Zeppelin. There it is. There's our joke, ladies
Mine
and
is
gentlemen.
Elton John.
Elton John and Led Zeppelin.
By our favorite
Led
Beatle
Zeppelin
members.
Is a band.
Yeah, it is.
In fact, I didn't know that until 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's the band The Beatles, dude.
What?
They're the band The Beatles.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Fun fact.
Shout out to Good Mythical Morning, because I learned this from them. They were like originally going to be called the Silver Beatles, and then one of the producers was like, "We're not going to take you."
Too long of a
name. The producer was like, "We'll take you, but you have to cut out Silver." Do you think they would have succeeded with the name the Silver Beatles?
I think people would just call them the Beatles regardless. No, they would have just ignored the name Silver.
So this brings up the question. My jazz trombone name is Tommy Gold. Should I just drop the Gold and go by Tommy?
No, I think Gold has to be in that one.
I think
Gold
Tommy's
is like your last name.
Right, so, yeah, first name Tommy, last name Gold.
Yeah.
I agree. What's your rapper name?
Chrissy Gold.
Chrissy Gold. Now we're talking. Tommy Gold and Chrissy Gold.
Performing near you.
You should be like Chris Silver or something.
Silver comes second, TJ.
Then you should be Chrysanthemum.
That's not a real.
That's a color. How did you get
Platinum?
What? Chris Platinum. Chris P. Bacon. That could be funny. How did you get a PS5? Asked from my good friend JT. I don't have one. So
I woke up very early. And, first, I've been wanting to get one since it came out, because obviously, when something comes out, I want it, because I have a really bad shopping addiction. So as soon as it came out, I wanted it, but it was so hard to get. And I started following this Twitter, and this Twitter was like, guys, new restock from Target tomorrow. I swear. And I was like, okay. I stayed up till midnight, and it didn't happen. And I was like, okay. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. just to make sure it hasn't happened yet. But then I didn't wake up at 3 a.m. I fell asleep, slept through the night. I woke up to pee at like 6:45.
Okay.
I was checking my phone, and the guy went PS5 restock in 15 minutes. And I was like,
oh, okay.
Bro, I was like, bro? No, I was like, bro. So then I sat on my computer, and it wouldn't load. it wouldn't
It used
open.
to happen to Jet a lot when he was trying to buy shoes.
So then I had it in my cart, and it just wouldn't happen. So I just started spamming the buy button. I just kept spamming it, and then it said order placed, and I was
Awesome!
like, I
You
did it,
got it.
I
You
did
did
it.
it. You made it.
And then
That's cool.
I have the PS5.
Are people still having trouble getting them?
Yes.
Wow. Because you were supposed to get it for Christmas, right?
Mhm.
And then you just couldn't until like the next
Yeah.
summer.
So I
or something.
satisfied that shopping need with getting an Oculus.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. You
Yeah.
still have the Oculus?
Yes. Still have the Oculus.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
You stream so much. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You asked the last one. What's your best class and worst class right now, TJ? Let me guess. History of
Go for it.
music, whatever it's called.
Yeah, not awesome. Not a fun class. Best, I'm only taking 4, so there's not a lot. Best class, I'm really enjoying, I'm taking a class called Discrete Structures 2, which right now is all about cryptography and stuff, which is the process. Yeah, that's funny. That's a good joke, Chris. It's like encoding and decoding data and stuff, and how like it's done in the real world. Which is cool. Did you know Edgar Allan Poe was a code breaker?
Huh.
Like,
Edgar Allan Poe married his cousin?
Mm.
Fun fact. Double fun fact. We're learning a lot of facts there.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the books I'm reading recently, there's just incest in them. And I don't...
Yeah.
What's going on with it? Like,
Incest was very popular back in the day.
I was reading Dune. Like, that's not even like a old-timey book. That's Dune. And like in the book, it was like, we don't tell the Bene Gesserit witches who their family members are because we might want them to breed with a close relative. I'm like, what? Why would you put that in? That's so... Anyways, and then I saw Star Wars the other day. Obviously, they're making out. But yeah, that goes for best class. Honorary mention to my English class because I'm actually enjoying it, and I really thought I wouldn't. I liked Frankenstein. I've heard a lot of good things about Jane Eyre, even though I know how it ends.
Spoiler.
But yeah, so that's cool. What about you? Best and worst class?
My best class is, I don't know. I don't really have a best class because they're all pretty basic and like I'm just doing it to get them over with. But so far, calc is fun because I have people to talk to in that class. So that's pretty fun. Worst class is a tie between. No, it's accounting. My worst class is accounting.
Okay.
It's not hard.
Is this spreadsheet class?
No, that was last semester.
Okay.
But basically, it is spreadsheet class.
Okay.
It's so annoying. Like, it's easy stuff, but it's so tedious. Right. It's so many just plugging in numbers and then just doing simple math. And like, the homework takes like 2 hours. And like the whole time I know what I'm doing the whole time. It's just so tedious and I have to do every single. Bottom line is I could become an accountant if I wanted to.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'd hate it.
Do you think you would?
Okay. Depends.
Have you figured out what you want to do after college yet?
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of time. But,
I want to... my major is marketing, so probably something like that.
Probably, ideally.
But since our good friend Harry Styles is going to hook us up, make the podcast go like international or something, we'll tour around. Right. We won't have time for real jobs.
Is Carly still coming in this episode?
She told me she would. But
Ping her. Well, she's talking to Matt and Turn.
Yeah, she's playing Valorant, so that's why I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Matt and Turn.
Shout out to Matt and Turn.
Are we visiting Matt? What's up with that?
Yeah, you didn't say yes, but yeah, we are.
I saw there was a ping for like November. And I was
November, I don't know if I'm gonna.
I can't think that far ahead. No.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be free. I'll probably be free.
I have to go back home in November anyways to vote. I had a dream about the election. Northam, it's not Northam. It's
it is
Youngkin versus Terry McAuliffe. That's right.
Mr.
I had a dream,
and they'd be so proud.
They were both of them were poll watching. So first off, great start. And I went up and they were like, vote for me. And I was, vote for me. And I was like, I don't know what either of you do. But I think McAuliffe smiled at me, so I was like I nodded at him. I was like, yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, I got you. And I think I voted for him.
TJ is not going to go to jail for voter fraud.
I guess so. But I don't know. I'll have to figure out like what they do. I don't even know who's in what party. I've not been on top of it, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. I've got like what 2 months?
Yeah, November's and that's when Forza 5 comes out.
Forza 5 comes out. I'm so excited.
I might not have time to vote playing Forza.
We're going to Mexico.
We're going to Mexico. Let's go. We're gonna go like 100 miles per hour in Mexico.
That'd be awesome. I'm excited for that.
I'm so excited.
You know, I haven't like played games this year.
I know.
I've been so busy.
Same. I haven't had time.
Have you been getting on the calls with them? Like
sometimes, like once a week.
Yeah, I haven't even done that. Like, I mean, I recently got my desk, as of like a week or two ago. But still, I just find myself in every moment I'm either out with friends or doing work. I don't know.
Yeah, I try to finish my work in the morning, but then I will just like if I want to play a video game, I'll just play Red Dead for like an hour, and then I'm done.
Once Forza comes out, though.
When Forza comes out, I'm dropping out of college.
You gotta play Forza, man. Racing, fast car.
Fast car.
I still, when I'm turning, I'm like, I really want to accelerate.
Oh, I've started practicing to drive.
Really, that's exciting.
Yes, I've driven around in Hannah's car. Shout out to Hannah's car.
Shout out to Hannah's car. Is it Boxcar?
No, Boxcar's dead.
Oh, that's right.
Boxcar's still at Ponix, and someone still has the Chris and TJ sticker on it. Shout out to whoever owns Boxcar now with the Chris and TJ. Shout out if you have a Chris and TJ sticker.
Oh, I found my stickers. Wait.
TJ found his stickers, and we're gonna go. He's looking for them. Buy stickers from us.
He got them. And the pins.
And the
there.
pins.
The pins. Nice. I've got the tiny ones. I've got the cacti. I've got the holographic.
And you can buy all of these for the stickers are $1 and the pins are $2. Put the sticker on your back of your car, and people will honk because they love us so much, not because you're being a bad driver.
It doesn't actually say honk if you love Chris and TJ, but
we should get it. We should get one that says that.
That would be fun.
That'd be pretty funny.
I saw an awesome sticker. I was thinking of Lydia Logsden when I saw it. Shout out to Lydia Logsden.
Shout out to Lydia.
It said, it was like it goes on like your rear bumper, and it says, "Warning: this vehicle makes frequent stops to your mom's house." Like, that's awesome. That's an awesome sticker.
I want that. That's the best thing I have.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. All right, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween special ?
So
since we've had such a good history with Halloween.
The full question was, is there going to be a Halloween special this year? I just got lazy. That's from Hannah. Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah.
We have a very long history with Halloween specials.
So 2 years ago was the uh-oh.
Yeah, 2 years ago was the uh-oh.
1 year ago was the weird cooking Jello.
Yes, and I verified that Halloween special came out in November.
Awesome. So Thanksgiving special where we made that cookies.
Yeah.
So we could try again. We'll
do it this time. We'll
make the drive down in October then.
Yeah.
Like in addition to.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. We'll come up with something.
It'll be some fun.
This time. Stories.
Do you think our Halloween specials are just like cursed?
They probably are, honestly. Like that first one, and then the second one after it. Sample size of 2. That's good enough. You're a stats guy.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Pretty high. 2 for 2. That's 100%.
Yeah.
We should rig it so this next one goes terribly. Also, we should both find out terrible news about the other person, and then in the middle of the podcast, just say it at the same time.
Oh,
that'd be fun.
That happened 2 years ago, dude.
That's so funny.
Ago.
And I can't believe. Old. Like, I'm just surprised at my choices afterward. Anyway, this is the off podcast conversation.
Well, we'll try a Halloween special this year. Okay.
Just for you guys, just so you can rejoice in our misery.
Yeah. You guys like seeing us suffer. This is also from Hannah. What should I get my mom for her birthday? Okay, Chris and TJ.
Have I met Hannah's mom?
Yes, Chris and
I met
TJ.
Aunt Joy.
Sweatshirt.
I think so. We have to make them though.
Yes, so tell her to wait a little bit.
Shout out to Sticker Mule for letting us pre-order shirts.
Shout out to Sticker Mule.
Do they do sweatshirts or just shirts?
They do sweatshirts and shirts, but hear me out. Sticker Mule, unless you sponsor us right now,
we're never buying from you again.
We're going to that one place that made the Christmas sweaters, because those were really nice printed on there. They were super nice. Pull it out. While TJ pulls it out, we will sell these eventually. Again, it's a really nice design. We'll make a new design. TJ's gonna come back and say he didn't find it because he doesn't know where it is. So just shout out to you audio listeners who you really sticking in with us because you can't see us, but you still listen to us. So shout out to you. Shout out to your viewers. Also, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's here somewhere.
Sure is, TJ. Sure is.
We'll come back next episode.
We'll come back next episode. They're really nice sweaters. I really like the design. They're really comfortable, and they weren't that expensive.
They weren't. They're pretty. We got Miss Cacho one.
We did. We got Miss Cacho one. Shout out to Miss Cacho. There's this. I remember the thing that I forgot earlier, and then I forgot it again.
Awesome, dude. You're good at that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just go to the next question. Oh, we didn't answer this one. Oh, yeah, we did. We said Chris and TJ merch.
Yeah.
Or moms love birthday cards, right?
That's a lame gift. Is that what you guys
Have I told you about the worst birthday present I've ever gotten?
What?
So it's my birthday, right? I'm waking up, happy for this day, happy for another year. It's great. Yeah, thank you. And I go upstairs, get all my presents. They're great. I love them. I go to get to Lizzie's present. It's just a card. That's all right. You know, Lizzie's in college, whatever. I open the card. It's just she didn't write anything.
Was this last year? I remember this.
It was somewhat recent. I don't think it was last year, but yeah, there was just nothing. I texted her. I was like, "Hey, thanks for the super cool card with no words at all." And it wasn't even like there weren't even printed words in there from like the card manufacturer. It just had a cool design and nothing on it.
That's pretty.
And she was like, "Oh, Mom was supposed to put something in there for you." I was like, "Awesome! Really means a lot."
Have you ever told your mom the story about? If not, if she's watching, we're about to expose you.
TJ's mom. What story?
TJ's mom.
Oh, the one where I said happy birthday to her 2 weeks in a row, or 2 weeks early. What was it?
It was like a month early.
You were in the car with me.
I was in the car with you,
and you were like, "Is it her birthday?" like you knew her birthday, and I forgot it. That was my favorite part of that.
Yeah, I just remember because Johnny was in the back too and did not correct you when he said it was your mom's birthday.
I promise we love you, Mom. It's just hard to remember.
You text her, haha, I was just kidding.
I might have. I want to see if I can. Oh, I'll check that.
That's pretty funny.
Shout out to TJ.
Shout out to TJ's mom.
You, remember when she thought you were a bad influence?
I do remember that. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. Shout out to Carly. That day. Let's see what's up next. If we could film the podcast anywhere, where would it be? Deserted island? Space? Well, what does anywhere mean? Does it mean anywhere? Can I use this to get in places I previously couldn't get into?
Inside the White House?
Yeah, definitely inside the White House. I'd like to film in Kim Jong-un's bedroom, but only for a little bit. So we get in there, and he's like, "What the heck? What are you doing in here?" And then podcast over, and we're gone.
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be pretty funny.
I'd like to film at your mom's house.
Hey,
got him! We have!
Oh, gosh. And now both of our families are moving.
Yeah.
What if they're neighbors?
They're not?
I think our moms could get along.
Maybe. I feel like they could. They would.
My dad would probably keep to himself because he doesn't talk to people that often, like outside of people from it.
Cool.
But I feel like our moms could get along.
Okay, next question.
What
words?
This was targeted.
What words do we say too much? I think we say everything too much.
Shout out, go team.
We say shout out so much. We should have a shout out to the shout out counter.
Shout out to the shout out counter. One day we'll get that up there.
Oh, that's you do say go team a lot.
That's like my thing though.
Yeah.
Like for a long time I was looking for a catchphrase. I had some weird ones. Give me the barbecue sauce was one. That was weird.
That was high school TJ.
We don't talk about pre-senior year TJ. We probably don't even talk about senior year TJ.
No, we don't talk about high school at all.
We talk about middle school TJ. He had some moments. Went viral jumping on Legos.
That's our first viral video.
Yeah. Shout out to us. There's another one. But now I've started saying party on soldier as a dismiss. And need a new one.
What do I say? I say a lot of things a lot. But like
we're just good with catchphrases. It's
we really are. Yeah, we really are good with catchphrases. We could have so many T-shirts printed.
That would be cool. We should get a Go Team T-shirt. That would be so much fun.
We should.
I bet people would buy that. Carly, get on that.
Carly, fix that.
Stop playing video games and come Talk to us. Kidding. We love you, Carly. Shout out to Carly.
But I think I don't know what I say too much. To you, what do I say too much?
I'm thinking there's got to be something.
There's got to be something. I talk so much.
You do this one a lot where you're like, all right. You do that one a lot.
I say.
That's all I can think of. That.
I say the that looks like the battle pass meme. I say
That
that a
looks
lot.
like the battle pass. Yeah. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? We all say too
hey,
much.
What the dog doing?
We say that all. I see that.
We said what the fish doing like 20 minutes ago.
What the blink doing must be our like top said
best phrase.
Yeah.
It's only with this group though. Like I don't say that with my college friends.
I see that everywhere, even from alone.
Do Leah and Hannah say it?
Hannah says it a lot.
Okay. What the Hannah doing?
Because that's what I say.
Shout out to Hannah. Who's up? I'm up.
You're up.
Do you ever miss high school? From Andrea Allen. I miss parts of it.
I don't.
Way less than I did last year. Last year, first semester, I was like, man, I miss high school. And now I'm like, who cares?
I miss the days when we would leave school, go straight to your house, record, and then boom. We were on a good schedule back then.
Right. That was clean.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all
I miss Johnny's 7 a.m. root beer or whatever it was.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
How many times have we told that story? This is like the 15th time we've told that story.
Oh, for you guys who have not heard the story before, I remember the thing I've been trying to say for the last 2 hours.
Say that now. Okay. Say that now, and we'll come back.
63% of you are not subscribed.
Oh my god.
What is up with that?
That's what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Well, we got to cut him some slack because new audience. These are TJ's new JMU.
We did gain 2 subscribers last episode.
We haven't filmed really since we got to college. Like at least since I got plugged into RUF and you got plugged into
nothing.
We haven't filmed, so we'll cut him some slack. If this week though, like you,
if it says it again, game over.
We're coming for it.
We know who you are.
We know. We can see. YouTube tells us.
Yeah, YouTube's our best friend.
We can sense it. Harry Styles has connections.
He sure does. We're his connections.
What else do I miss from high school? I miss marching band way less than I thought I would. Which is weird.
Marching band?
Yeah, because I'm a snake. I'm a traitor. I haven't. You remember last week when I said, "Look, there's my music stand, but my trauma's been put away. I haven't practiced. I still haven't practiced last week, so it's been 2 weeks now that I haven't practiced." That's right.
Remember when you practiced once a day?
Yeah, that was for audition.
Oh, I thought that was for New Year's. Like your resolution.
Oh yeah. I made it like two or 3 months.
Yeah, like 3 months.
And then I missed one day.
Gave up.
And it was over. Because I had that motivation was gone. That's another thing with grades, because I got a B+ last semester. So now I'm like that motivation to get all A's is like way less. I think I'm still doing it as of now for this semester.
But just saying that because your mom's watching.
Shout out to my mom. I'm more invested in finding an internship. I feel like there's a lot of internships in Nova, CS internships where like they pay for housing and stuff. That would be awesome.
I'm very interested in finding a job.
Yeah,
I just want a job.
Because you got messed up by Five Below again, right?
Yeah. Not shout out to Five Below.
Shout out to Dollar Tree.
Shout out to Dollar. Wait, that's the good one or the bad one?
Shout out to Family Dollar.
Which one? I don't know. Which one?
One of them must be the good one.
One of them's the good one. So shout out to Dollar Tree. Shout out to Dollar General, and shout out to Family Dollar.
Oh, Dollar General is different from Dollar Tree. That's right.
I think Dollar General is the bad one.
Shout out to the other two then.
Yeah.
Unless you get a job at Dollar General in the future, then shout out to Dollar General. What words do we say too much?
This one's from Miss Marshall. Shout out to Miss Marshall from Mathematics. Where did I get? So on the Instagram post, I posted a picture of my living room, and she said, "Where did I get that skeleton that sits on its own? Because hers doesn't do that." We got it from Target last year during Halloween stuff, so it's probably there again.
And you'll see it this year when we maybe do the Halloween special.
Yeah, it'll be front and center.
That's one thing I miss about high school is going to like Five Below and buying stuff to
the sets. Those are the days.
Those are the days.
It's pretty much we just miss podcast high school.
Right. Podcast high school was cool.
Podcast high school was good. But everything else was not that great.
Yeah, everything else pretty much sucked. Especially like I'm sitting here and I'm like, I really got stressed out over junior year English. because I remember the day when I finished the last assignment and I was like in my car and I was like so excited that like I was done with it. Junior year English, really? That's
Right?
what I. Not. I mean,
Remember?
obvious. Shout out to the students who are watching. I think Johnny might watch it. He's currently junior year. So shout out to Johnny.
Johnny doesn't matter.
What?
I said Johnny doesn't matter. Just go to
Oh,
college.
Go to
Or
college.
don't
But
go to
I don't know.
college. Don't go to college if you don't want to.
It's weird. It's like on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, that grade mattered because I got into college and I needed that to get into college. But also, as soon as I don't know, like not to say it doesn't matter. I just feel like I was way more stressed about that class than I had any business being.
I feel like I was so much more stressed in high school than I am at all now.
Yeah, I agree, which seems wrong.
Teachers in high school really gaslit us into thinking college was the hardest thing in the world.
I also feel like the thing with high school is there are some teachers, like my junior year English teacher and others, love them, they're great people, but they give you like college level work and like readings assigned and stuff, but you just don't have that kind of time because you're in school for so much longer.
Yeah, college classes only last like an hour 15 tops.
Right, and then you only meet like twice a week for
Yeah.
those ones. And the other ones are 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, and it's weird. I'm confused as to how we're learning so much. Like, you can either take Calc 2 for a full year, or you can take Calc 1 for a full year and have the class every other day for, what, an hour and 20 minutes? What is it?
Yeah,
That's
I think that's what it
absurd.
is.
Or you can take it for 50 minutes for 3 days a week for what, a semester, and
that's
you
what I'm
cover
doing.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, how on earth what did we do with all the time?
I think high school's a scam.
I guess. I mean, it's free, so it's hard to be a scam. But you know,
Oh, you're right. College
it's weird.
I feel like I've learned more in college. Like it's easier for me to learn here. Like when a teacher goes over things, I'm like paying attention. I can understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
In high school, I could not care.
And you know,
at
I think
all
I
what
think
they
that
said.
probably has something to do with the fact that we're not constantly being flooded with information. Like high
Yeah.
school, you're out of one class, you're in the other, with the exception of lunch break and stuff. But in college, there's a lot more downtime, and you
It's a
only
lot
have to
more homework,
focus
though.
like 50 minutes at a time. Plus, you get like actual sleep,
Yeah.
which no high schoolers get.
Yeah. I feel like I have such a healthy sleep schedule. Better than
Right?
I
Yeah,
had
me too.
in high school. I was sleeping. Sometimes I would get like 4 hours of sleep.
So, yeah, like the worst sleep I've gotten so far was this semester, at least, was probably last night, and I still got like 7.5 hours. And like,
You also do sleep you've always wanted your super long hours of sleep.
yeah, but like, you know, like you said, like there would be nights in high school, I'd go to bed at like 1 a.m., wake up at 7 and have to like rush to pick you up. And like you said you've had 4 hours
Yeah,
of sleep.
sometimes I would be working on projects till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's
And definitely, to be fair, procrastination is part of it.
But I procrastinate now. Well, no, I don't. I think I don't procrastinate as much
I've gotten a
anymore.
lot better at it too.
I think I've gotten a lot better.
I think we both have.
Yeah, is this because there's more time? It's back to that. It's we have more time.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know, I
like
guess,
I'm
like,
always in
we have
school.
our downtime, and then there's still time to do the work, which is nice. Because
Yeah.
when I get home from school, like when I get home from class, I don't want to like immediately do. I'm all burnt out. I just want to sit on my bed and watch YouTube or Netflix or just sit and text people or something.
Yeah.
Or I took a nap today before we filmed. That's
Hype.
why I said booting ish when I
Yeah.
texted you, because I was like
Your brain was booting.
I was unnapping, exactly. Yeah. I took like a 30-minute nap, and then I checked my phone. You were like, "Yeah, it's gonna have to be 45 instead of 6:30 because of this." And I was like, "Yeah, good." Go back to sleep for another 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to college for
college.
not sucking.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know if it's always been like this. Like maybe our high school teachers say it sucks because it did suck for them. Because I hear all the time like adults talk about how they're having nightmares about like their finals and stuff. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I
You
never.
graduated 40 years ago, and you're having nightmares about your final. Like, is it gonna happen to us?
I had finals last year and they weren't that bad. They weren't bad at
I-
all.
I had a nightmare where I like didn't turn in an assignment for calculus, but that's like and nightmare is a big word because
Yeah.
it wasn't that.
Do you have real midterms?
That's another thing. What does that mean? Like every professor does midterms. Some
Right.
professors don't have tests, and they call their tests midterms. Some professors don't have midterms. Some professors have one midterm in the middle of the term, and some professors have tests and they have midterms every 3 weeks or something. Like I don't. Everything's different.
All my classes so far, it's only a year and a semester. I haven't had a real midterm. They're all like, oh, we just take whatever grade you have in the class right now, and then that's your midterm grade. And I'm like,
I
okay.
find it funny. It's weird how like in high school we had midterms in like December, because now that's when we have finals.
Yeah, that's also because the semester ends.
Right. Yeah, which makes sense, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, still weird. I'm gonna turn 20 in like
this year. You're turning 20 this year.
In like a few months. Also, I was going through the Chris and TJ Instagram. Why have we never had a Chris appreciation post? That we've had 2 happy birthday TJ posts.
I run the Instagram.
I thought Grace ran the Instagram.
Chris, we all are logged into it, but
we all run the Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh.
I usually.
I'm supposed to be making Chris appreciation.
Someone's bad friend.
Uh-oh.
Oh
jeez.
But yeah, I mean, well, that's fine.
We'll figure it out. We'll do an appreciation post at some point.
Yeah.
I'll find whatever pictures of you I have. What do I have? I don't know. All the pictures I have of you are also the ones that you posted for my appreciation post.
Yeah.
I'll have to find you. I'll have to take pictures when I come down on
the 2 weeks.
The 1st or the 2nd or the 3rd or the 4th.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. How long is the drive? Do we ever figure that? It's like 2 hours?
I'll look it up right now. You're seeing it live, fellas. We're going to find out.
This is live. Chris and TJ make plans together.
Chris and TJ make plans live. This way we can remember the plans.
Yes. That way if we forget, we can just get an extra view on the episode and figure out what the plans are.
Directions to JMU from VCU. Now, granted,
yes, 2 hours.
Walking is 40 hours. Fun fact.
That's it? I could make that. That's just a couple days. Not
walking,
even. It's a day in tax.
Fastest route with a little bit of traffic is an hour 30.
Really? That's not bad at all.
With two things of traffic.
That I'm gonna be in the car for a shorter period of time than we're gonna be in the theater watching Venom.
Damn.
Short movie.
Venom is a short movie.
It has no business being that short. Sequel to the best movie of all time is not even 2 hours.
That's crazy.
What?
That's good. Have you read any spoilers on Venom?
No.
I read the end credit scene spoiler.
There's a post credit scene?
Yes.
Also, question. Remember at the end of Shazam when like they set up like 30 things?
Shazam's still coming out. Oh, they have. Did you ever see the new suits that they have?
For what?
Shazam.
Is that Black Adam or is that something different?
No, like they're like Shazam 2. Like they already filmed it.
I don't even. What?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so out of the loop. All I know is that Batman is in the Flash, and that
everyone is in the Flash.
Was there a new Batman trailer, or am I crazy?
No. Was there a new Batman trailer?
I feel like there was a new Batman trailer, but it was just the same trailer with like one new shot of Catwoman beating someone up.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Maybe.
I also might have dreamt that up. That's definitely possible.
We never talk about Spider-Man, but there's a new Spider-Man trailer. Everyone knows that. It got more views than Endgame.
The movie?
The trailer.
I don't know why. I'm not that excited for that movie.
It's because
I know controversial. I don't know why. The trailer didn't really get me hyped.
It's not about the trailer. It's about I've had this rant so many times. I wish it wasn't this movie that they're doing, the multiverse. I wish it was Spider-Man 4, not Spider-Man 3.
Because of the way it left off.
Yes, but whatever. Yeah. I don't really care at this point. I just want to see the movie.
I don't know. The thing that gets me excited is watching Andrew Garfield hilariously.
Did you see the newest interview he was on when Jimmy Fallon asked him straight up, and he was like, "What?
What photo? I don't know what you're talking about." And then like 30 seconds later, he's like, "Okay, I did see the photo."
Yeah, and then he was like, he kept trying to make jokes. So he was like, "I can't see myself in a photo. I'm in it."
I was in photo.
Dude, get a grip.
For a living, how can you not lie? I don't know.
He's definitely in the movie.
Maybe I've heard that Kingpin might be in the movie.
Kingpin's in Hawkeye.
I don't think there's room for Kingpin in Spider-Man. I hope he's not in Spider-Man.
He's in Hawkeye.
I hope Daredevil's not in Spider-Man. That doesn't make any sense.
Why does it make sense? Daredevil's
Spider-Man did you hear the theory that Venom takes place in the Amazing Spider-Man universe?
you want me to tell you a spoiler for the end
Go
of the
for it.
credits scene? Okay, spoiler for everyone watching.
Everyone watching,
Everyone
plug your
watching.
ears.
Spoiler for Venom
Blah, blah,
2, the best movie, second best movie ever made. Uh, the post-credit scene is Venom and Eddie sitting on a beach, and then
Okay.
the video of Spider-Man's identity being revealed pops up, and Venom goes, "He looks tasty."
Really?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Don't ask questions. I don't
well,
know.
let me think about that. We got live reactions here as long as you actually hit record. Double check that for me.
I did. We've been recording.
Um, so how did Sony trick Disney into letting them do that?
Hear me out. This is what a lot of people think on the internet. They didn't know.
You think Disney doesn't know?
They think they know now.
That would be hilarious if they just put their characters in the MCU without permission.
A lot of people are like, I think that's what happened.
That's
Because remember
so
the interviews where like the Venom director kept being like, yeah, like well, it was like Kevin Feige and then the lady that runs
Amy
Sony.
Pascal.
Yeah,
I
And they
remember.
kept-
I remember the one where they were like, "So is this the same universe or whatever?" And like Amy Pascal said something like, "It's not the same universe, but it's the same reality." And Kevin Feige was like, "Whoa, cut the camera."
and did you see that thing that apparently Kevin Feige, when people mess up on spoilers, he texts them strike one. Well, I forgot who it was. I forgot who said it, but someone said that they like accidentally revealed a spoiler and then looked at their phone from an anonymous message and it said strike one.
He's gonna kill them. That's so funny. Awesome.
I also heard another theory that Tom Holland's. You know how there's like no press for Spider-Man yet? No press.
There's no
Yeah. It's in the movie comes out like in a couple months. It's because they don't want Tom Holland to accidentally say
That's kind of funny.
that the other Spider-Man in the movie.
So okay, so does that mean Venom's in No Way Home?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I very much hope so. That would be so awesome.
I don't think so because I don't think Disney knew about this.
Yeah, that's a good point. It looks tasty. That's funny. That's really funny.
That's so funny.
So then Morbius is also.
Well, Morbius has that photo of the first Spider-Man. I don't think they.
I don't want to watch Morbius.
I don't want to watch Morbius either. People said it
Oh.
was good, but I do not believe them.
I hate vampires, man. I hate them for the same reason I hate Harley Quinn. They just make me feel nah.
I just
You know what I'm saying?
have zero interest in Morbius. I forgot that movie was coming out.
When does it come out?
I don't know. I don't know when it comes out. I don't know when it comes out.
I really don't want to watch
I
that.
think J. Jonah Jameson is in. No, the Vulture's in it.
Yeah, that's right. And what happened to the Scorpion? Like, he was in the post-credit scene of that. Oh, my camera. He was in the post-credit scene of that one movie, and then
I don't
what's
know.
his deal?
I think
It's that Breaking Bad actor. Did you know I watched Breaking Bad recently? But it's that one Breaking Bad actor.
TJ said that he watched Breaking Bad recently. He watched it like 6 months ago.
That's another thing I say too often.
Yeah.
I watch Breaking Bad. It's a good show though. You should watch it. Yeah, man, it's just. Yeah, he's going to jail, and then Morbius walks. And aren't they making a Kraven the Hunter movie?
I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
I really hope Disney just like sues them. Like, that would be funny. I would love to see that drama.
I don't think they can because then they just take Spider-Man away.
They'll just, you know what Disney's gonna do is they're gonna say it's a different universe.
Yeah. They're like,
Universe
it's
where
another
everything
Spider-Man.
happened the same way except
Yeah, except
Venom's
Venom's in
in
it
it.
now. Disney has enough money to buy Sony, I think.
I honestly just want them to buy Spider-Man and all the characters back.
Sony
Like
will never let them do that. Even
Yeah, I
if they
feel like we got
offer them
lucky
an
with the
infinite amount of money, I don't think they can do that.
Because Sony knows that. Because for Sony, I feel like it's more about the publicity.
I think Sony's
like
more about having
their-
power over Marvel, Disney.
Right. Honestly, they're like the only company that has anything on Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Because they own Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Kind of funny. They make really good games though, so I also don't want that to.
They're making that
change.
Wolverine game.
Yes.
And Star Wars is getting a new game, but not
Yeah.
Sony. That
Well,
looks
it's
fun.
PlayStation exclusive, so.
Oh, I was talking about the iPhone game.
What?
It's like
I was talking about the Knights of the Old Republic remake.
What? I gotta get a PS5.
Yeah, you do.
How'd you get yours? And on that note, it's probably about that time.
It's time to end. It was time to end it a couple hours ago. A couple minutes ago.
That's all right. We kept it going. We talked about how much we hate Morbius.
Yeah.
We have an
Thanks
outro
for watching. Subscribe, because 60% of you aren't subscribed. So subscribe.
on that before we see next week's statistics.
Yeah.
All right, soldiers.
Goodbye,
See you on the
fellas.
other side.